Namaskar everybody. Myself Digvijay and welcome to the Real Ideology. Today the hot topic of India is Uniform Civil Code UCC, whether it is going to implement or not, and what initiative government is taking regarding the implementation of UCC. So first of all, we need to understand the procedures, the pros and consequences of UCC. So let's talk about it. If you and I commit a crime, then you will get or I will get the punishment according to the Indian Penal Code or Criminal Procedure Code, despite of our birthplace, our religion, our sect or our belief. But it's not same in the case of personal laws. Personal laws are something which is related to marriage, adoption, succession, divorce, etc. and inheritance also. So, the laws in India are some about equal and same for each and every individual which is residing within the boundaries of India. Examples are contract code, constitutions, the biggest example, IPC, Indian Penal Code, Civil Procedure Code, etc. But in personal laws, there are huge differences and gaps. So the debate is that these differences in personal laws are derogatory and discriminative so that it generates a feeling that while we are Indian, according to Article 14th, each and every individual is equal towards the law. But here we can see a major loophole. But this loophole is justified or not? We'll see about it in the later part of our video. First of all, why UCC is not implemented in India? So, there is a clause on UCC and there is a very substantial debate happened in Constituent Assembly when the Constitution was being written. Some people are in the favor of implementation of UCC at that time and wanted to put the clause of UCC in fundamental rights, but some are against it. Hence, in the voting ratio of 3:2, UCC fall into DPSP, Directive Principle of State Policy, and it has been claimed that the government will implement it according to the time. When time comes, when the government think that is the right time to implement Article 44 means Uniform Civil Code, government will implement it. Therefore, this has been written in the manifesto of BJP that when we will come in power, we will try and implement Uniform Civil Code. Likewise, they implemented and bifurcated Kashmir by abrogating Article 370 and construction of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Therefore, each and every government trying and manifest some objectives and goal which they are going to present or perform when they come in power. Vice versa goes with Congress. Here, personal laws are something which is I would not say that draconian or derogatory or discriminative, but it is something which is different from the universal laws which are already existed in India. Therefore, we have seen some classical examples, some classical cases regarding it. First of all, I need to recall the Shah Bano case of 1985. In Shah Bano case, she was a 80 years old woman, a mother of 4 kids, and after 40 years of her marriage, her husband decided to be apart and she married a different woman while Shah Bano was alive. So she approached the Supreme Court and Supreme Court made a strict law on it and said that if any Muslim individual try to be apart with their counterparts, then in that case the women counterpart will be entitled to get an equitable amount of maintenance till lifelong. But then Rajiv Gandhi government overturned this rule by commencing the Muslim Women Divorce Act 1986 that the rule which has been written in Sharia will be continued. After that, in recent times, in my opinion, you all must have remembered that case, Saira Bano case in 2017. She highlighted and pointed out the derogatories law of Sharia, halala, triple talaq, and talaq-e biddat. In that case, she has been divorced by her husband by saying talaq, talaq, talaq 3 times. And Supreme Court made an beautiful manifestation by advocating that this is totally illegal and someone can't give their counterpart talaq by pronouncing it 3 times. And everybody welcomed that. Because personal law is something which is entitled to enhance the personality, just protect ourselves, not to discriminate, not to be a thing which is a derogatory or draconian, right? So the second is 22nd Law Commission of India has asked the opinions of people, and you can go on the site of 22nd Law Commission and report or claim your vote by just saying that the UCC should be implemented or not till 14th of July. But the opinion of 21st Law Commission was little different. They are not in the favor of bringing the UCC because in their opinion the country is not yet ready to accept the UCC with warm heart. So they tried and stated something. I am going to point out that there is a need in change in personal laws. If we ratify personal laws by making act, then it would obvious that we can ratify and just say that the personal with some ratification in the errors of personal law, we can come to a conclusion that UCC is not in need. Because what is the ultimate goal of UCC? That we can maintain a uniform law for everyone. Everybody which is residing in the boundary of India can avail and enjoy the same set of laws. But if we implement UCC, it will create a